Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Now, I've asked to get an interview with you. You've said no about 100 times. I'm finally here, Mr. Tom Watts. Tom, people might not know who you are, but you're quite an influential figure within Team Saunders, I would say. Would you say the same? Just break down what you do for Team Saunders then.
I wouldn't say influential. Billy Joe's one of my best mates, and basically just has me in camp just to look after everything that doesn't involve nutrition. He's got Greg for that. Doesn't involve training. He's got Mark for that. Strength and conditioning, Cam. Anything else that's personal to him, like a managing role. Obviously MTK is the main management, but I'm kind of like a middleman for that. So when they can't get hold of him, I'll be sorting out his interviews. Again, a big role of looking after the camp, sorting out where we're going to go, paying for the villas, deciding what gym we're going to use, liaising, helping with the sparring partners. Just everything that doesn't involve training and nutrition is just down to me. It's just nice, I guess. He's got someone he can trust, and he knows I'm there for him, not there for anything else. I'm just there for him to do my best. His mates, some of his best mates obviously as well in our group, they give me the blessing. They know I'm doing a good job. His family are happy that I'm there, so it just works well. He likes having me around, to be honest.
He seems like, well, I've been at a couple of Billy Joe's fights, and he seems to be, for this fight, looking good. And I mean, like, physique-wise, obviously that's down to Cam, who's behind you there. You mentioned there the strength and conditioning coach, but mentally he's calm. I mean, he's fighting the pound-for-pound king in Canelo in that huge stadium behind you right now in front of 70,000 fans, screaming Mexican fans, Mexican-American fans, to be said. I mean, for somebody like you, do you calm him down in terms of conversations you have with them? Do you try and keep him relaxed as well as obviously getting the day-to-day stuff, the interviews? Do you try and keep him relaxed and calm and stuff like that?
Yeah, that is a big role of keeping him relaxed, dealing with all that stuff, getting the media requests, can you be here that time, can you be here that time? He doesn't want to be bothered like that, he likes to chill. To be honest, in camp, all he does is just lay in bed and chill. He trains really hard, like a machine, and he just likes watching Netflix and stuff. So it is me dealing with media requests and things like that. Yeah, dealing with people now, you know what I mean? They can come to me and then I can fit it around his schedule rather than him trying to go back and forth. It's just a headache, isn't it? He doesn't need it. So I'm always there to sort that out and find a gap when there is a bit of spare time. I can obviously bring you guys in and get you to do your job. And go on, carry on.
No, I was going to say, like, going back to Billy Joe, man, the way he is in that in terms of his physique and his mental, how calm he is, like I said right now, has this camp been different? I mean, I'm assuming that you've been in lots of Billy Joe Saunders camps, but has this camp, the way he's approached this camp, has it been different in many? Because a lot of people back home think that it's hard if Billy Joe's fighting Joe Bloggs or whoever in a mandatory position that he can't get up for the fight. He needs to fight like the David Lemieux, the Chris Eubanks Juniors, but you see the best of Billy Joe. So for this camp fighting Canelo, has Billy changed anything in this camp? Has he done anything different? Have you seen?
Not really, no. This is what people they don't understand. Yes, he can't get up for certain fights, and he says it himself, he's well known. He always trains like a machine. Whether it's, like you said, Joe Bloggs, the Valletta man over there, the caretaker, or Canelo Alvarez, one of the pound-for-pound stars. He trains like a Trojan, and people don't understand that. He admits that he can't get up for the fight itself, but when it comes to training, you have to be there to watch him all the time. His work ethic is amazing. He trains so hard, and yeah, a lot of people don't actually understand that. When he says he can't get up for the fight, they think, oh, training, he's not doing it. He trains really hard. He trains very hard all the time, no matter who it is. He does train very hard. So, no, nothing has changed in training. It's been a very good camp. We've split it between Fuerteventura and Vegas. In Vegas, we got to use the UFC gym, an unbelievable gym. But as far as his training goes and how hard he trains, that never, ever changes, ever.
But now, I've been to the last two Canelo fights now. When I'm speaking to people in and amongst, when I was there for Callum Smith and the Yildirim fight, a lot of people have said, especially the Mexican media that we have here today, they say that Billy Joe Saunders may be the most dangerous out there in the super middleweight division. Southpaw, slick. He's got that I don't give a fuck attitude, for lack of a better word. Do you know what I mean? He's got that. So in your eyes, I mean, you know Billy Joe better than most. Is he the most dangerous opponent for Canelo Alvarez in the super middleweight division?
He's the most dangerous opponent for anyone. He is a beast. The thing that people don't understand is his heart. He doesn't show that. He has incredible heart. That heart will take him for any fight alone. Then you add on his boxing skill. I don't need to say, I'm not a boxing breakdown person, nothing like that. You can see his boxing skill is incredible. His heart, his determination, his hunger. He is going to cause a big upset on the weekend. But to me, it's not an upset. I'm very comfortable. I've been laying around the hotel week. I've been fine. people messaging me like, how are you feeling? I'm calm. I am literally calm because I know how good he is, and I know he's going to show that on Saturday, without a doubt.
Again, Team Saunders confident as ever. I want to talk about some of the issues. I don't want you to go into too much detail and stuff like that, but there has been some stuff with Tom Saunders saying about the judges and stuff like that, and then today the ring size 18 feet, 20 feet, 22 feet and stuff like that. I mean, you are Billy Joe Saunders' right hand man and stuff like that. Well, have you got any news on this sort of this stuff and that? Because any progress on the ring size?
It's all being dealt with. It's all being dealt with. That's all I'm going to say. It's being dealt with, and it has to be dealt with, because if it doesn't get dealt with, then who knows what's happening. But as things stand, we are not happy, and we do want it changed. But we know we've got a great team behind us. We know Eddie Hearn's going to help to work this out, and we'll work it out. It'll be fine.
I think it was about Eddie Hearn as well. Like, Eddie Hearn, even though people might not think what's going on now, he does like Billy Joe Saunders. He's a fan of Billy Joe Saunders as well as he's a fan of Canelo. So, I mean, and there's no way on this planet that Eddie Hearn does not want this fight to go ahead.
No, of course not. Of course he wants it to go on. He did say he's going to deliver this fight, and he has done. So it will be sorted. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get into the nitty and gritty. We've got a great team behind us with MTK that are helping. We're all working together. We're leaving Billy Joe to chill, not stressing him. It will be resolved and it will be sorted.
Well, that's that then. Let's talk about that stadium behind you. 70,000 fans. Boxing has been screaming for this for the last year and a half with this pandemic that's been going on and stuff like that. I consider myself lucky to be here to witness this. I mean, poor Coogan, he unfortunately couldn't make it out here, and I'm just, well, hard luck Coogan, but I'm lucky to be here, and I'm over the moon to see 70,000 fans screaming at a boxing match again, a boxing fight again, an event the size and stuff like that. But for you, you must feel the same, I'm guessing.
I'm buzzing. Listen, it's a pleasure to have you here. But yeah, we're opening the world. That's what people don't understand. It's not just a boxing event. We are opening the world. Billy Joe and Canelo, they're both opening the world. 70,000 people. Billy Joe's never been in an event like that. It's going to be an experience for everyone, but we will rise to the occasion, and it's going to be unbelievable. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so confident, and come fight night, you'll see why I'm so confident. I'll have another interview. I've told Coogan.
I was going to ask there, why are you so confident?
I know what Billy Joe can do. I've been around him so long. The boys have been around him. We all know what he can do, and I know for a fact he's going to win. As long as it's fair, and I'm sure it will be, we will get the win. 70,000 people are going to witness that, plus the whole world that are watching on the zone.
See, a lot of people think that 70,000 fans against you will phase majority of fighters, but that ain't phasing Billy Joe, is it?
He loves that. He had it in Canada, everyone booing and hating. He loves it. He gets up for the occasion. He loves people against him. He loves people not backing him, because it's a reason. It's a chip on his shoulder to prove everyone wrong, and he does that. I've always said, I don't think it's going to be what he thinks. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people booing him there. You may get the odd boo, but I do believe he's going to have a lot of people supporting him there, and I hope he does. I know there's a lot of American people that have come over, a lot of people that have messaged me. They've managed to get their way out. So I know there is going to be fans there. I don't think it's going to be a one-sided boo this and boo that. People appreciate Billy Joe because they know how good he is. So, yeah, you may have your favourite in that fight, but ultimately you're watching two great boxers in a big stadium, no COVID. You're just going to be happy to be there. So I don't think it's going to be a complete boo fest. And if there is boos, it doesn't bother us, because we will get up for it. He will be up for it. The boos just urge him on, and it'll make that win just that bit sweeter.
Right, Tom, the most influential man in Team Saunders. My little bald Napa is on fire in that sun, man. But your hair, man, I've got to say, look at it, slick it right. If I had that hair,
mate, it's not even looking good today. You know what it is? I've been in that pool, floating around on that little Nessie, and it's gone all. Oh, it's a bit horrible. But once I'm going to go in the shower after this interview, get it shampoo, conditioner, give it a blow dry, and I'll be back ready.
Ready to rock and roll. 100%. Tom, honestly, I do appreciate your time here, and thank you so much for doing this for FL TV, man. Like I say, a lot of people might not know who Team Saunders is, but there's a great team behind them. You mentioned the strength and conditioning coach, Greg, the nutritionist and stuff like that, and obviously yourself, his right-hand man, that makes sure he's on tip-top, not his condition, but he's happy in camp. So Tom, I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much, mate.
I was going to say, we've got his dad out here as well, which has been influential in camp. We've got Orphan. We've got Audi, the boys that have managed to come over. They're obviously helping part of the team. Yep. It's a shame we can't have the fans here. We're missing his brother. We really want his brother here. A couple of other mates, we'd love to have them here, but again, it's not Matchroom, it's not that, it's the US government. So just for everyone watching, tune in, watch, and don't be shocked.
Definitely. Tune in, don't be shocked, that's the message. Tom, as always, thank you so much, my man. Thank you.